TJ Weber.
I am him. Get your ass on the air and let's pick something.
Big Web.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel.
Zach Zook.
Yeah, my pick's a bit shit this year.
Changing it. Oh, he's taking it off. Nick Yale. From the 50.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into this edition of From the 50. We are live from the St. Louis, Missouri studios. Sorry I had to open up on Nick's ugly mug there. I apologize. God, I'm so sorry.
What are you doing?
I didn't know Nick would be the first thing the audience sees. We just lost every viewer. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Week 14 of the NFL is here. It is December 8, 2024. My name's TJ Weber. You can find me online at Weber Bets on social media. You got Big Web over to my right. You got Ace in studio. Almost a full panel today. Zook is out. He is in Nashville. Went to the Casey Musgraves concert, I believe.
Sure.
Yeah. Big fan of Casey Musgraves. Are you, Nick?
Yeah, big fan. Big fan.
Of course. Of course.
I don't know a song.
I don't-
I probably
yeah.
know the song. I just don't know that Casey.
The name of it, right?
Is it a woman or a man, Casey?
It'd be a woman. It'd be a woman.
It's a woman.
But I couldn't name one song. You give me $1 million right now, I couldn't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, Casey Musgraves songs, please.
Yes. Yeah, let us know in the chat. We'll lock in on that at 11. Nick, how are you doing? How is Dallas? I saw you were at a nice bar that had the background of, it looked like you're in the stadium, Big Web, of the SEC Championship. That was pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah, Cosm out here in Dallas. It was pretty cool. Texas did not win, but we were all on the Texas side of things. But that's okay. It was a good time. And more importantly today, football doesn't matter because Missouri Tigers are playing the Kansas Jayhawks here in 20 minutes. So
Yeah, and nobody cares about
biggest
that.
game of the year.
Yeah.
Biggest game of the year.
Boy, though, our audience is all over that, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what could be less interesting than the Missouri Tigers at this moment on Week 14. I mean, we're in the the end of it. A lot of playoff pushes for a lot of teams, a lot of football to be played, a lot of bets to be made today. And Nick wants to talk about
Well, you know
Missouri.
where Nick's heart is. So, on the other hand, MIZ, baby.
Yeah.
ZOU, baby. College basketball is here.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Nobody cares. Let's see. Speaking of what people do care about, Earfunk says, "Go Lions!" 12-1, boys. 12-1.
Earfunk.
Earfunk is his name. Go Lions, he says.
Welcome, Ear.
Unbelievable. I mean, 12-1. Packers just is a shit organization. Can't get it done when it matters.
Zook's not even
Lions
here to defend himself.
Lions are on their 4th, 5th, 8th string linebackers and shit, and we're bringing pressure to Jordan Love's dumbass, taking his ass down. 12-1, Big Web. It feels great. And look, listen, everybody's hurt on his team. His team's different. Dan Campbell has some big old balls. People might call him stupid. Guess what, bitches? It worked. It worked. They won. So I love it.
We saw your takes. I mean, you stole my thunder. Absolutely. Balls of steel.
Unbelievable.
They got it going on just like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, nobody cares about the Chiefs. What about the Chiefs, though? Why?
They're winning football games that they.
Oh, don't even compare the two this year.
No,
I'm
not saying they're totally equal on squashing out goofy wins, but they're making it happen.
They're not making it happen. They are getting lucky as fuck. Ace, would you like to jump in on this?
No. Which they are you talking about?
The Chiefs. The
No, thank
Chiefs
you.
are lucky as fuck.
They are. No doubt about it. I'm not arguing.
You are arguing. You're trying to compare the Lions and the
Look
Chiefs.
at the
It's
two
totally
records.
different.
Look at the two records.
No, don't do this shit because the Chiefs
Nick,
should have lost 4
jump
other
in here.
games, Nick. Chiefs should have lost at least 4 games.
I
right by now.
mean,
Come on.
I'm on TJ's side on this one. The Lions definitely are
gosh.
until the Chiefs or until anybody beats the Chiefs, they're still the reigning Super Bowl champion, and they're getting hot here at the right time down at the end of the season. We got to see if the Lions can do it in the playoffs against tough contenders every week instead of playing, some good teams, some bad
dissected
teams.
more than a laboratory fraud.
Exactly.
The
They
Kansas
should have
City
lost.
Chiefs-
a lot.
The Kansas City Chiefs definitely don't look as good as they have in years past, but they are the defending champions, and they will get more credit than they probably deserve. But hey, Lions here. Lions are America's team.
That Patrick Mahomes, he can do no wrong. I'm telling you what.
I'm backing TJ here.
There's
Wow.
no argument here. I'm not arguing.
Well, no, but you started the conversation. It's totally apples and oranges. Let's sit there and just
Let's
praise
just call it
Patrick
tight
Mahomes
wins.
all the time.
Let's just call it tight wins. They're getting Detroit is earning their wins
Thank
by
you.
either having some balls or replacing people that are injured.
Yes.
Next man up.
Uh-huh.
They're getting it done that way.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are getting lucky. like foot out of bounds, like
Fucking
penalties called.
The snap hits your quarterback's chest. A blocked field goal by the Broncos. There's two right there. Ravens by a toe in week 1. I mean, there's been some videos out there. It's wild. Let's
Not
just say that.
arguing here. This is no argument.
Oh, you just brought it up. Let's see.
I'm allowed to
Eagles will smoke both those teams. That's from Mac, and we'll see you in the NFC Championship, Mac. Mikey says it would be nice if the Bills take out the Chiefs so we can have Bills-Lions Super Bowl. That's something we can agree on. I'm 100% on that.
I would like to see that because I have a bet on that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it pay?
Like 13-1.
Is that right? When'd you place that one?
About 3 weeks ago.
Nice.
I was gonna say that's it. 13-1 doesn't feel like that great of odds. I thought you placed it preseason.
Yeah.
No. What's wrong with that?
No, 13-1's good on that.
I thought it was
No, 13-1's good. I felt that was low, but I was thinking you placed it preseason. 3 weeks ago makes more sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, preseason would have been sweet.
Yeah, it would have been
I mean?
a little bit higher for
Preseason
sure.
was like 100-1.
Probably 30,
Yeah.
I bet you. Something like that.
100%, yeah. Ace, we got a possible, so Ace is a Bills fan, me being a Lions fan. Possible Super Bowl preview next week. There's a possibility that Ace and I don't get to watch this game together because my wife is going to be in labor any minute at this point. So big game. I might be watching from the hospital. We'll see how timing goes.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, listen, I mean, my first
Yeah,
daughter
that
was
would
born literally the opener of NFL season. She was born at 7:25 Sunday Night Football, Week 1 of 2023. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Listen, I mean, if there's any argument if she's going to be a football fan, there you go.
Did you have the game on inside?
Absolutely. My wife was pushing. We were watching football. I'm serious.
Nice.
Hut.
Yeah, right. Literally, it was crazy. But
Honey,
anyway,
I need a score here for the over. Push that thing in.
yeah, right. That's right. We'll see. It's gonna be a hell of a game. But
The doctor was.
yeah, 12-1 though. I mean, listen. Let's see. Tom says Ford Field will be wild next week. Definitely a preview to what America wants to see. I think, again, we talked about this a couple times. Trey, yes, we're answering questions. I apologize. We got our little soapbox there. We'll read some more comments. I know a lot of people are in fantasy playoffs. This is like your game, win or go home this week. So we can definitely answer fantasy questions.
This is win or go home this week.
Yeah,
I'm in that situation. I need to win, and I'm in. Win and I'm in.
There you go. I think, though, with the Lions-Bills stuff, if your team is not in it, I think everybody that's not even a Lions-Bills fan wants to see that matchup, right?
Yeah, I think everybody has fun watching that, even if you're not a fan of either team.
100%. Yeah, it's a team, two teams that have never won it. Lions never have been there before, and it's two likable teams, I feel like, unless you're, like the Chiefs or a Packers fan, something like that, but
But even so, I mean, I think you can root for a guy like Josh Allen or Jared Goff or Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, there's so many guys on both teams that you want to root for.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of likable people on the team. I mean, it's just going to be exciting. I hope it works out. We'll see what happens. Long way to go. Morning, Dave. How you doing? He says, morning, guys. Trey says, I'm in a tough spot with Malik Neighbors or DK Metcalf. Malik possibly on limited snaps. That's from Trey.
Malik is active today. I would go Malik Neighbors.
Is it Tommy Cutlets today or is it Drew Lock? Not
That's
that really
pretty
matters.
It does
but
make a difference with that, though, because
Yeah.
Drew likes to go with that bomb. Where was that
Bomb,
word?
yeah.
Where was that word at?
that he did like a whole motion bomb. I don't know though. I mean, is it just me or does Seattle seem to play up to the Cardinals every time they play them?
Every time, every goddamn time.
You're not taking Kyler today, are you?
Drew Lock will start.
Drew Lock is starting today, Nick.
Wow.
MIZ. There
Let's
you go.
go. I mean, MIZ, baby. Looks
a little
bad
bit
last
more-
week, but
There's a little bit more chances for neighbors then.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, I think it's interesting. We'll see what happens. So I would probably go Neighbors. I don't know though. That's a coin flip for me. Ask me in an hour. RC says Kansas City is not going to make it far in the playoffs. Trust.
At some point, that luck breaks,
Right.
and you don't get
Yeah.
lucky anymore. It goes away
True.
at some point.
But it's the
Kansas
Chiefs.
City is one of those teams that get hot at the right time. Like I feel like they are a team that perennially, I don't know how to say that word.
Perennially.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
Nice job, Nick.
Something like that.
Hell
But
yeah.
Every year.
they know what they need to do when it comes down to this time in the season. They might start slow or not look all put together, but this time of year before playoffs come around, they know when to turn it up, and that's just a difference in the coaching. I think more than anything with Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo that they have on their side of the sideline.
Wow, that was an FS1 type of take. You go into the coaching. Wow.
They find that extra money for the refs and make sure Roger has them in the script.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ace is a Bills fan. You're just salty because your team chokes.
That's right. He's never going to answer the correct way on the Chiefs.
Ace has been to Kansas City. He was in Arrowhead for the 13-second game that the Bills probably should have won. Sorry to bring it up, Ace, but he said Chiefs fans were the biggest assholes, weren't they?
Yeah, they're the fucking worst. Even last year, we had a guy try to fight us. We weren't rooting for or against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's just an idiot, though.
Oh, that guy. He tried to fight Big Web just for rooting for the over.
In this town. This locale right here.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah, fucking Helen Fitzgerald.
I'm rooting for the over, and this clown thinks I'm going against him and wants to fight me.
Well, he just bought a Mahomes jersey that day, too. You could tell he was like a fake St. Louis Chiefs fan.
He definitely was not a knowledgeable sports bettor. He didn't know about the sports bets out there.
I was about to buy him a beer right across his forehead.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get in. I thought you were actually going to fight him. I thought hands were going to be thrown.
Big Web didn't see him. Big Web was back to him.
I kept my back to him, like, okay, hit a man from the back, buddy. Go ahead.
I'm also sitting there.
We're all going to jump you.
I'm like, we're not. I hate being this guy. Like, oh, we would have kicked your ass, but like it was 6-on-1. Like, we're just fucking rooting for football.
More than that, we had 3 other people come up and say we were joining you guys.
Yeah, it's like
the guy was about 20 years younger than me, but who cares? I would have led with my face. Let's go.
There you go.
The owner did give us free drinks, though. So
yeah,
I think
right.
we got
everybody liked that we didn't do anything.
2 free rounds. Yeah, the owner gave us free round. I think someone else gave us free round too. Yeah, they just kept bringing us beers and said they were paid for. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
I say we go back this year.
Just for being nice people, human beings. Gotta love it. Let's see. Somebody had a fantasy question. Pollard or Connor? Okay,
Pollard.
Says Pollard or Connor, Charbonnet, Garindo. So I think he means Pollard, Connor.
Ooh, honestly, I kind of like Garindo. I kind of like Garindo. Kyle Shanahan's always, used the running backs in a positive way. McCaffrey out and Jordan Mason out. So Garindo might be a look there.
Tony P, make your girl scream.
Could be Pollard, possibly.
Against Jacksonville. Jacksonville's got a good run D, so I don't know about Tony P.
Charbonnet is starting, so I guess Kenneth Walker's out. That does affect the Seattle pick a little bit. I'm kind of with Nick on the Garindo train because is anybody else in that weird spot where you're like the Niners have to? I mean, they're 5-7. They might miss the playoffs, but like, aren't you like waiting for like to happen?
Still in it.
Like I'm just like waiting. Like the 3.5 today with the Bears. Like it just, you feel like they have to. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
This is such a spot. I'm not going to do it. I've refused to bet on the Bears the rest of the season after they fucked me over so many times. But this would be a good spot to get the Bears. Because is Purdy back? Is he under center for?
Yeah, he should be. He was back last week. Yeah. Everybody should be healthy except McCaffrey.
He's not fully healthy, though. I mean,
Purdy, you're talking about?
He still can't
That's what I'm saying.
Debo's not fully healthy. Like, they don't have Ayuk back.
Yeah.
Trent Williams is out today. Like,
Bosa's
out again. I mean, they've got no.
They could cover 3.
That's what I don't know. Is Bosa back this week?
No.
He's out too.
No,
this is weird.
Out.
It's the Bears. God, the Bears suck.
Say that every week.
They're terrible.
I know. We say it every
for the Niners?
week.
I know.
No, the Bears come up and bite our ass every fucking week.
The Bears have the interim coach bumped today, too.
They've had that
they got
for a
Mike
week,
Tomlin
haven't they?
coaching them.
They have who?
Have you seen this guy? He looks just like Mike Tomlin.
Does he really?
Sounds like
him
him in the press conferences. It's incredible.
That's awesome. I would talk.
And all the players are playing for their lives for next year. So, I mean, they got something to play for.
Get that shit off the screen.
Just a quick reminder. Just a quick reminder for Big Web. He hasn't Venmo me yet.
I already paid you.
Well, you're right now.
Beginning of season, we made a bet. Steelers will have a better record than the Bears. 3-1 odds. I get $60 from Big Web and Nick Yale. Thank you very much.
Put an end to this shit, right?
God bless you, Big Web. This is fantastic. Wow. Oh, my God.
Are we supposed to be betting real money?
Oh. That was fake money.
That's Monopoly money.
I just had to pull that up. I mean, it's it ain't easy being king, being right a lot.
All right, so that'll be the end of that discussion.
Well, okay, let's talk about my other bet with Bo Nix possibility. The question is,
that one's looking good. Turn off your fucking rave.
Do you think Brock Bowers is going to sneak into this?
I don't know. I think probably
it's a
not.
quarterback award
Has
at
to
this point.
Has to be. I agree with that. My thing is, I don't think I cash out. They're offering me 70 now on 22, but I think he's got a shot. I do. I'm going with you guys. I'm going to stick with it, see what happens there. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I would ride it because it's going to be
It's only
between
gonna
Jane
go
Daniels and Bonac.
It's like at this point, might as well. All right, a few more questions. You guys can follow us on WeberBets.com. You can check out all the links to the show, to the Weber Bets channels, all that good stuff. Appreciate you tuning in here on TikTok and on YouTube. Let us know what your thoughts are for Week 14 of the NFL, for all the matchups, for your fantasy matchups. We'll go over our picks here soon, and we'll also answer your questions throughout the program. Any chance the Niners win that division? I mean, there's always a chance.
Slight chance. And I'd love to see it for our divisional bets, but I really doubt it, man. Today has a lot. Somebody's got to lose this game in Arizona.
I mean, this is probably the one today. Cardinals are plus 180 on blue. Seattle's plus 145.
Rams playing the Bills. It's a big thing, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rams
You
plus
have to win
290 in
today.
that division.
Yeah.
Rams plus 290, Niners plus 1,400 in that division. So it really does come down to the Cardinals-Seahawks game today, probably. Big implications for the division with, 4 weeks left?
Cardinals especially, the way head-to-head and stuff like that. I think that's the Cardinals.
Yeah. Yeah, it's close, you know what I mean? But it's the Niners. It's like, you're just waiting, but they've been so injury prone this year. It's just like maybe they're just not going to do it this year, which is crazy to think because they've been in the NFC Championship over and over again.
That's what you're lacking, and you're thinking maybe they're just not going to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe they're just literally not going to make the playoffs, which is anyway.
Well, for some reason, I have them in like a half a dozen all-year bets, divisional wins, and I can't push that. They want to pay me like $20 back on all of them, and I can't push that kill button.
Yeah,
because it's not worth it. Because if they make it, we'll push the button next week.
It's like at this point, might as well stick with it.
Yeah.
George says Bucks creamsicle uniforms are the bet. So I guess the Bucks are in creamsicle today.
Wow,
interesting.
Big uniform bet.
I like that. Against the Raiders, chance to take a lead if the Falcons lose to the Vikings. God, would the Vikings lose for once? I'm just so done with them.
They're going to lose today.
Like, the Packers are one thing. Now they're 3 games back. Like, if they would have beat the Lions, it would have been close. But the damn Vikings keep just hanging around with Sam Darnold. Are just right there. Just go away.
Yeah.
Go away.
And when you need him to score 3 more points, Sam, dick.
Can't do it. Yeah, so I don't know what's gonna go on there. Shout out to our sponsors. We have Flag and Anthem. You can get 20% off on flagandanthem.com. Some awesome apparel they got there. They had a huge sale for Black Friday. If you missed it, it's okay. They still have great deals, and you can also get 20% off with my code FA-Weber, or go online to weberbets.com. Hit the link. It'll send you right to the website, and it automatically puts the discount on the website for you. Flagandanthem.com.
I saw the faithful helped you with your parlay with them.
They did. You have a 5-leg touchdown parlay today, which I will talk about later on. It's big odds. It's big odds. There's a couple you're going to be like, there's no way this hits, But, hey, it's a fun one. It is.
They're all fun.
It's always fun.
Always fun.
The other sponsor that always is a big part of our show, Nick's going to go get coffee while we talk about Sleeper Picks. Sleeper Picks, you can get involved by going to the Sleeper app, the money symbol on the bottom, and if you use promo code Weber, it's promo code WEBER, you get a deposit match up to $1,500 on your first deposit. It's a lot of fun. They got props all over the place. What the fuck is going on in Nick's background there?
He's putting in the deposit.
He's getting coffee. Literally, he's getting coffee. I hear shit in the background. Sleeper picks. That's hilarious. Over-under on rushing yards, receiving yards, receptions, touchdowns, whatever it may be. Put your entry together today. You can get up to 10x, 20x, 100x your money. Have a great time with Sleeper Picks, promo code Weber. All right, Nick, would you turn that fucking thing down?
Nick,
Jesus
turn it down.
Christ. My God, it's the loudest TV of all time. Have you heard of the mute button?
There's his biggest fan.
Okay, this is just
good radio
stuff. It is. All right, let's go ahead and get into our picks. If you guys can still hear us here for Week 14 of the NFL.
Difference, man.
It's
the
difference of the
right
show.
there.
Why were you showing me?
Well, I just, I heard some commotion, and you're just sitting there on your TV watching Friends or something, and I heard every word. It was awesome.
No, sorry. I was trying to get the selection show up and running.
That's all good. All right, let's go ahead and get to the picks. We have 4 main games. We have a toilet bowl game of the week, our underdog pick of the week, and our lock of the week, which Ace will go over now. What do we got, Ace?
Well, are you just skipping over the fact I was 7-0 last week?
Did we not talk about the standings last week?
Yeah. Why is
9-1 if you include Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
All right, you bunch of babies.
Yeah, how
Just
about
relax.
that? We got to talk about this a little bit.
Okay, let's go over the picks or the standings real quick. Hold on. It's been a week.
Not a
Sorry.
priority. Not a
Just try-
priority
just-
this week.
Just
Yeah,
trying to
of
pick
course
some
not.
games. What are you going to do? Okay. Bunch of Girl Scouts. Let's see. Last
Wait till
week,
next week or the week after when he's up again.
overall, after we picked 4 games for Thanksgiving and then the main 7, Ace goes 10-1 and leads the pack last week. Congratulations, Ace.
Thank you.
It's a very good week. Which then propels him to second place, by the way, overall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
Fourth
like
to
that.
second.
Crazy.
WOW.
I also
we-
got real lucky with some of those Jameis Winston picks there on Monday night.
Yeah, it's crazy. That Bucks game was insane. I hit a 20-leg parlay with the Bucks win. It was insane. But yeah, crazy game. 10-1, hell of a week. Big Web goes 7-4, is in second place. Good
Hold on,
day for
let's
him.
dissect that just slightly.
Here he goes. Thanksgiving. He's going to blame it on the Thanksgiving games.
Sunday, I was 6-1 Sunday. 6-1 Sunday. Let's not forget I was 6-1 Sunday.
Who was your loss, by the way?
Atlanta.
Thank you.
Atlanta.
Again.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Okay.
Kirk, one player. The rest of the team played fantastic. Kirk kissed my ass.
It's always Kirk. Every single week it's Kirk.
It's not going to be this week.
Okay. So then we have Nick goes 5-6, Zook goes 6-5, I go 6-5.
Not
Hate to
great.
see it. It's okay. I mean, a lot of us were right down at 500. Big Web and Ace having a good week. So overall standings after week 13, I'm in first place at 56, 38-1. Ace is in second. All of a sudden, 10-1 week goes to 52, 41-2.
Wow.
Nick is right behind him at 51, 43-1. Zook is in fourth, right behind him at 50-45. So 2 through 4 is like a game and a half apart. And then Big Web is 42 and 53, way in the back. So
It's not that far.
that's 8 games back. Week 14.
We got 3 weeks left.
That was your time. Hey, look, you did okay, 7-4, but man, you 10-1 week would have been nice
6-1 on our most recent picking day.
on Sunday. Correct. It was a good week. It's a hell of a week. We missed the Hail Mary parlay, boys. On can you guess how many legs?
2.
Let me go 5.
3 legs. 3 legs. Not too bad.
Wow.
Did okay.
Was it favorite or was it a?
It was
underdog?
New England, Cincinnati, and Arizona.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't think New England. Well, New England had a shot. Cincinnati, I don't think ever had a shot. Right?
No, they were dead. That was my lock last week, and they just never had a pulse.
That was a bad one. And then Arizona, I forgot who they played. To be honest with you,
They played up in Seattle. No, there was a skip game, but was up past the Seattle. Where the hell were they?
I have no idea.
I couldn't tell you.
It wasn't a memorable game, obviously. Yeah.
Los
Anyway,
Angeles?
might have been the Rams. Who cares? We lost it anyway. 3 losses on that one. Are you guys ready to get to the picks now? You
Yeah.
okay with that?
Let's do
Okay.
it.
go to the
Congratulations
picks.
on your weeks. It was good weeks.
Thank you so much.
I'll give you that. All right, Ace. What do we got for the first game?
Game number 1, Big Web's Atlanta Falcons are going to the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings minus
That's who it was.
6.5.
It was the Vikings last week.
6.5. Let's start with Nick.
Vikings minus 6.5 against the Falcons. Yeah, I'm going Kirk. I'm going Kirk over revenge game here. I'm taking the plus 6.5 at the Vikings. I think Minnesota was a little bit better team earlier on in the season. Now, I don't know as much. I think they're fading a little bit, so I'll take the points here.
Big Web.
I'll tell you something. There's a lot to be said about this football game right here. So Kirk screwed the pooch last week, 4 interceptions. And if you saw him, the Chargers defense got all kinds of kudos for picking him 4 times. Bullshit. It was all Kirk throwing it fucking right to him every time. It was bad. But when you really look at that football game, the rest of the team played awesome.
Yeah.
Other than him. So I'm going with Kirk Cousins today. Plus the points. You know what? Kirk, I'm telling you right now. Do it. Make it happen. Don't be this guy and fuck it up.
There you go. Ace.
Big Web, you know what that guy and Kirk have in common?
What's that, buddy?
Both played for the Falcons.
Thank you.
Exactly. That's why we did that.
That's why system play. I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk always screws Big Web.
Yeah.
Give me the Vikings.
I'm in a spot here because of the fact that Dad once again goes with Atlanta. 4 picks for Kirk Cousins, which has been unheard of in his career the last few years. Every time Dad picks him, but I got the Minnesota Vikings on the other side. As a Lions fan, I need a loss. I need them to just stop, just knock it off. So I'm going to take Atlanta plus 6.5, but I hate this now because we got Ace on an island who's right behind me at a 4-game lead, and Big Web's taking Atlanta. But, man, this one hurts. Yeah, I'll take the Falcons.
But you got to think about this. It's a huge, huge game for Atlanta.
It is. I
Tied
agree.
for first. They got to get it done. He's got the whole town of Atlanta breathing down his neck for putting in Penis or whatever the other guy quarterback is. Penix.
Clip that.
Penix Jr. I mean, if this guy goes into the town that he used to play football in and screws the pooch and throws a bunch of interceptions, he's going to walk out there like a big fucking pussy. He's not going to do it. He's going to make it happen. Kirk Cousins, if you got any fucking chutzpah, you're going to make it happen right now this week. Let's go.
Did you watch him on the show Quarterback? That's exactly who he is.
I saw him last
He's not gonna
week.
do nothing.
He blew the clown. He was sucked. He was
blew
terrible.
the clown?
He was terrible.
Blew the
They are
cloud.
who
Terrible.
they show you are, Big Web.
By the way, I
Quit
need
taking
Ace.
the guy.
Doesn't it sound like you guys watch Home Alone when he does like the Home Alone 2 when he does the fake voice? Credit card, you got it. Can you say that real quick?
Credit card, you got it.
Oh my God, it's it, Nick. That was it.
Wow, that's it.
That was awesome. All right, next up, what we got?
We have the Seattle Seahawks going to the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals minus 2.5.
All right, Nick.
Yeah, Cardinals. I think I like at home this spot. Kyler Murray and Trey McBride's on my fantasy team, so I need to see Trey McBride have a big game. I will take the Cardinals. Big divisional implications, like we just talked about in this one. Pretty much, I think whoever wins this one will probably be the winner of the division. So I'll take the Cardinals.
Big Web.
Speaking of my quarterback nemesis, my most recent one, Geno Smith and Kyler Pipsqueak. I know that the Cardinals play much better at home, so I'm going with Pippy down there. I want to see the Cardinals win this football game. 2 equal teams, but the Cardinals do play better at home. Give me the Cardinals.
Ace.
I'm also taking the Cardinals purely because they are home and Kenneth Walker is out. I think that's a big loss for the Seahawks team.
I was a little nervous about this pick, but after Big Web's taking Kyler, I'm taking Seattle plus 2.5 and taking the island. It's fantastic. I was worried about Charbonnet taking over for Kenneth Walker, which is still a pretty good running back. Seattle always plays up to Arizona, and the fact that they're getting points here I like a lot. It could be a back-and-forth game, could be a field goal game either way, but the fact that Dad is taking Kyler, who also screws him just as much as Kirk does, makes me feel a lot better. I'm taking Seattle plus 2.5 there. All right, what we got for number 3?
Game number 3, the Buffalo Bills fly across the country to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Bills minus 3.5.
By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, Zook is on Atlanta, and he's on in Arizona, so I apologize. Atlanta, Arizona for Zook. Nick, what do we got for this one?
Buffalo. Buffalo is just a much better team this spot. Again, similar to what I was saying about the Chiefs earlier, Bills are, at this time of the season, need to keep it rolling. Always play well down the stretch in this spot. So I like Josh Allen. I don't really like the 3.5, especially being on the road. But I just think the Bills are a much better football team in this one.
Big Web?
Yeah, Buffalo, after the snowball fight up there with Frisco, which was supposed to be a good game, I just think they played well up there. Now they get to go to the sunshine and make it happen. It's a big game for the Rams too, but I don't know. I just think the Bills are rolling. I see them rolling again.
Ace?
I'm also taking Buffalo. According to my sources, every plane going into LA has been filled with Bills fans. I think this is going to be a Bills home game today, so I'm taking Buffalo.
I like that. Yeah, I mean, it feels like a trap. It really does. Feels like a trap, but I do want to take Buffalo as well and give the clean sweep, which I know Ace is not happy with. But
the Bills also have to win this to maintain with the Chiefs for that number 1 seed, especially knowing you have the Lions next week. You have to win this.
The Rams are always sneaky at home is the thing. But I'm going to go ahead and take Buffalo minus 3.5. I'm worried about this. I think the Rams could even win the game, but I'm I believe Buffalo is the better team, so they should win it by plenty. This could be a field goal game. We could all lose this by half a point.
Yep.
But the fact that they're such a better team than the Rams altogether, I'm going to take the Bills, but don't love it. Don't love it.
No, the hook really would screw me. I would much rather have this game money line because I can see it being a 1, 2, 3-point game.
But I don't want to root for the Rams because I do think Buffalo has a chance to win by a touchdown. It's hard. This is a tough game for sure. All right, what do we got for number 4?
Number 4 is Sunday Night Football. The Los Angeles Chargers go to Kansas City. The Chiefs -3.5.
All right. By the way, I keep forgetting Zook, poor guy. He's got Buffalo, so clean sweep on Buffalo. Nick, what do we got for Kansas City, LA?
This is probably not the best pick out there, but I'm going to take the Chargers +3.5. Chargers been playing a lot better football recently, and I think this might be one where the Chiefs win by a field goal. I think good coaching here from Harbaugh can keep it close to the Chargers, and it'll come down to the turnover battle. I do think whoever wins the turnover battle, I think, is going to be the one that's going to be winning this game. But I'll take the Chargers dog on the road here.
Big Web?
So I'm worried about Dobbins, Gus Edwards situation. Last week Gus Edwards only got 32 on the ground and he caught 1 yard caught one ball for 1 yard. So I'm a little concerned about that. But I'll go back to the Atlanta situation. Atlanta played great defense. Like I said, Kirk Cousins is the only fucker that didn't play any football last week. They played good defense. I think I'm going to rely on that defense, and I'm going to go the fact that the Chargers were shut down by a good defense. Give me the Chargers to come back on the offense that they used to have 2 weeks ago.
Ace?
Yeah, the Chargers have been playing top 5 defense. The Chiefs haven't been at all. I mean, we've said it. They've been getting lucky every week. They never win by more than 3 points. So I'm taking the Chargers since it's 3.5.
Zook is going to go with Kansas City, and I'm going to actually not leave him on an island. I'm taking Kansas City here. They have been lucky. I mean, as we said, in every sense of the word, they have been lucky. This is a game, though, without J.K. Dobbins. I feel like they could dominate's not the right word, but control the game. So I think that at home against a division rival without J.K. Dobbins, I think Kansas City could win this game by at least 5 or more. I got a feeling Kansas City's going to play really well today. So give me the Chiefs -3.5. I don't really care about this hook as much as I do about Buffalo and the Rams. All right, toilet bowl game of the week.
This is gross. Jacksonville versus Tennessee. Titans -3.5.
Nick?
Yeah, I'll go with the Jaguars and be the dog here. Take the points in this just disgusting matchup. I secretly hope the Jaguars lose this game by a field goal, and I cover the bet, and the Jaguars stay atop the draft board there with New York and Las Vegas. So yeah, at this point we're hoping for the best draft pick possible. So hopefully the Jaguars lose and cover by a half.
Can't get out of his own way with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm just telling you. It's so funny. All right, Big Web.
I'm going with the Titans. They're at home. Levis is playing better. I know they got injuries on defense, but I'm still going with the Titans.
Ace?
I'm also going with the Titans. You got Mac Jones back in there. I feel like the Jags have basically just given up on this year. They're checked out. I'll take the Titans to win at home.
Yeah, I'm going to leave Nick on the Jacksonville Island. Congratulations. I'm going to take Tennessee -3.5. They got their asses kicked in the first half against Commanders last week, 28-0, and then they came back. And let me tell you something. Of course, I got some DMs about this. Westbrook Akine, is that how you say his name? I said it. I go, he's not scoring a touchdown, and I said, because I said that, he'll score 2. Motherfucker scored 2. So he's been on fire, by the way.
Yeah, he's ranked 4th in the league in touchdowns. He has 8 touchdowns on 20 receptions this season.
That's just crazy. But anyway, Tennessee played a lot better the second half. I think they're a way better team than Jacksonville, even without Trevor. So give me Tennessee. I think this is an easy win for them, even at 3.5. I think they might win this game by 10+. So if you like a little alternate spread, I know it's gross because Tennessee's not great, but
don't take alternate spreads in the toilet bowl. Don't
if you got an extra $10 or something,
do not do that.
I don't know. Gamble responsibly, but give it a shot. It could be fun. All right, we go with our underdog picks of the week. What do you think, Nick?
I am going. Who am I going with in this one?
I
know who I'm taking the Giants. But what's the spread on it?
5.5.
Still 5.5. Yeah. So I mean, dude, I got to back my guy Drew Lock in this one. Of course, go Tigers. But I didn't really like any dogs on the board this week, so I'm going with the Giants. I don't really like it. I don't really have a great reason for it. But that's my dog.
This is a tough week for dogs. It really is.
There was
Big time.
Nothing I liked. Yeah.
Big Web?
I like the way Cleveland played last week out in Denver. Short week, but I like Cleveland here. They're playing Pittsburgh today, and what's the spread on that?
6.5, I think.
6.5.
Yeah, give me those Browns getting the points.
That's
I
the
like the way
one I
Jameis is
looked
playing.
at. Yeah.
Zook also has Cleveland plus 6.5. Ace, what do you got?
I've got the Giants plus 5.5. This was almost the toilet bowl. I don't really love it, but New Orleans going all the way up to New York, it's a lot of points. I'll just take the Giants.
For sure. Yeah, it's tough this week. I also don't like my pick. I'm taking Carolina plus 12.5.
13.5.
Is it 13.5? Hell yeah.
13.5.
I'll take it. Listen, I mean, Eagles are a good team. That they have shown signs at the beginning of the season. They've been really good lately, but they can kind of, start out slow. Carolina looked a lot better last week against the Bucs than I ever expected, and for some reason, Bryce Young's starting to throw the ball a little bit, just because of the monster spread and the fact that Philly doesn't always dominate teams. I'm going to take Carolina plus 13.5. I might really regret this one. They might get blown out by 28, but I'm going to take 13.5.
Saquon goes for another 250.
Definitely could, for sure, but I'm going to take 13.5. All right, locks of the week. Nick, what do you got?
What is my lock of the week? Let me go look. Tampa Bay. Yep. Creamsicle uniform. This is a uniform bet here. Purely, simply a uniform bet. What is the spread I'm getting him at?
6.5.
He just said
6.5, so still under a touchdown, which is great for me. So I like that. I get playing Las Vegas, just a shit team. TJ, do you know who the starting running back for the Raiders is today?
Is it Madison?
No, it is not. Let me find his name here because I'm like this.
Amir
this
Abdullah?
is just
No.
Nope. It is Sincere McCormick.
Sincere McCormick. That's a cool running back name. Yeah.
Is the starting running back for the Las Vegas Raiders today. But yeah, purely and utterly a uniform bet here for Tampa Bay. Under touchdown, Baker gets it done.
That sounds like a guy. You look at your local paper, you see the top state running back, Sincere McCormick, leads the state in rushing.
Yeah.
It's a cool running back.
That has a lot of potential.
You can tell
for
his
some
mom
good,
named him, not his dad.
Newspaper headlines.
This is not a tough guy. Sincere.
Yeah, it is a tough name for a football player to be sincere.
I mean, if his name was Spike McCormick or Asshole McCormick, the dad named him.
Right. Blade McCormick.
McCormick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sincere.
I wonder if Sincere is his real name or if that is a nickname.
Yeah. It's a cool name, though. It is a cool name.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like a softie.
Yeah, I'll see. Hey, Big Web.
So, what do you call it when you get 130,000 miles on a tire?
Warren?
Blowout. Give me Philadelphia. Screw them points. They don't matter.
Wow. Okay. This is interesting. I'll say why in a second. Ace?
I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins minus 6.5 against the Jets. No Sauce Gardner today. Jets are done this year. They're not doing anything.
No Breece Hall, yeah.
That's right. No Breece Hall. The Dolphins are at home. Give me them.
Zook's going with Arizona minus 2.5. The reason why I thought this was interesting is because Big Web and I are complete opposites on our dogs and locks. I am taking Pittsburgh minus 6.5 for my lock. Here's my stat. Now I got this from Big Cat from Pardon My Take. This is a spread, I understand, but I want you to hear this thing. When's the last time the Browns have won in Pittsburgh? Can you name the year, Big Web? Won the game.
Yeah, Jim Brown scored touchdown in 1964.
Not too far back. 2003 was the last time the Browns have won in Pittsburgh. I understand we're getting 6.5 here.
Kosar.
What I'm saying is they're not going to do anything today. Pittsburgh's going to control that division rival. They always play good at home against the Browns. 6.5 ain't nothing
AFC
for them.
North games are always 3-point games.
Not today.
You got Mr. Offense Russ going at Jameis, who is now all of a sudden Jim Plunkett.
Look, listen, you should feel great about this.
Quarterback battle. Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, just cooking it up out there.
Who would have thought that would have been, preseason. That would have been happening.
Moonball.
For sure. Jameis threw him for over 500. I think Pittsburgh is going to do well today against Cleveland. So give me the Steelers. You got the over?
I got the over big time.
What is the over here?
I bought it down to nothing. It's probably 43.5.
All right. There we go.
Got, Ace? What's the over?
You got the over-under on that officially?
42.5.
Dog and lock, TJ?
Yeah, his
I
lock
bet
is
that, so it's even going to get better.
His lock is Arizona minus 2.5. His dog is Cleveland plus 6.5 with Big Web.
I like over 42.5 a lot.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. 42.5 is not bad with those two teams, but anyway, I got a good feeling about Pittsburgh. Let us know what you think in the chat. Norris says Chargers over Chiefs today. It's all about the running game. I mean, if they can get going with Gus Edwards, I mean, they have an opportunity, but he just hasn't been the same impact running back that Dobbins has been. So
I think we have a little secret positive parlay here with just the games we talked about.
Okay.
So if we like the Rams possibly to cover the game, and then if we like the Chargers, and then if we like, what was the other one that we all liked?
Well, we didn't all pick the Rams,
Bills?
though. Nobody picked the Rams.
But we're scared of it though.
I know, but like, here's my thing: we're going to root for the Bills to cover 3.5. So even if you take Rams to 7.5, now you're not in hurt.
But let me phrase this differently. The money line. This is a money line parlay. Just
Okay.
all plus odds. Chargers, Rams to win the football games, and the Falcons. Those three teams. That should pay a fortune.
But why would you do the Rams?
That is
Because
plus
you're scared of them.
21.98. 21.98.
What is it if you take
We
the Rams
lose.
out?
We lose one. That guarantees we lose one of our either our bet or.
Okay,
that
we'll knock
guarantees
them out.
we-
We'll knock them out. What is it just?
that would just be like hedging pre-game, which wouldn't make
For
sense.
sure. What is the Chargers and who? What were the other two?
Chargers Falcons is plus
Chargers,
784.
Plus
Chargers
784.
Falcons, we could do that. We
I
could
like
do
that.
Chargers
Two-way.
got a chance to win a football game. We all kind of think that.
Yeah.
And then the Falcons we're hoping can win the damn football game.
I like this.
That's
784 is good.
784
For two teams to win.
If you put $12
What is
on
it?
it, you get $100.
$10,
What's-
78 bucks.
Yeah.
What do you get for adding the Eagles in there? Just a freebie.
Ooh. Minus 950. 877.
That's not bad. That's not.
Carolina,
I mean, if
though.
you want-
They messed with me last week.
That only
with
gets you an
Tampa.
extra
I know.
$9. Is it really worth it?
No.
Yeah, probably.
What was the
not,
Ram?
no.
What was the Rams in there though?
Like a 3,000 something? No.
2,000.
No.
2,300?
Calculating.
I got it. 2198.
21.98. But those other two seem like they really got a chance.
Well, let's keep
$10 to
cooking
win
here.
219.
Let's keep cooking here. We got some opportunities. I mean,
what about this over that we love?
well, let's talk about money line for a second because
Okay.
we are going to do Hail Mary, but I like building this because I haven't built a team parlay yet this
If
week.
you
So this
turn
is
it
fun.
into a four-way, big way, with that over 42.5, 41.46.
You got the Rams out of it.
No, Rams, Chargers.
Knock the Rams. These guys
Yeah,
aren't in
I'm
favor of
out.
the Rams.
I'm
Knock
out.
the Rams out.
Yeah. Ace wants it because he wants the Bills just to win the game. So he wants.
If you
like,
take the Rams out, then you have a three-legger, 15.33.
wow.
Jesus.
What was that over again? The
Over 42.5.
for Steelers and Browns. I don't love that.
Then you need the Falcons to win, Chargers to win.
Now the other one, the other over that I really really like,
Yeah.
is Monday night, Bengals and the Cowgirls.
49.5.
But
That's a lot.
but you buy it down to 42.5. The Bengals have no defense and they have a hell of an offense.
Yeah.
And Cooper Rush has not been playing that bad.
Yeah.
Nick, what's the Texas vibe on this game?
On Dallas, I mean, I feel like Dallas is kind of just trickling in the wrong direction ever since Dak went down. CD is playing today. I kind of like Dallas to cover, though. I think Cincinnati is.
See,
I would-
Cincinnati's going to score.
I wouldn't touch. The over I like. I like the over more.
I'm not talking about the game.
Yes, I would agree. I would not touch the game at all on any side because even on the over, like, yeah, Cincinnati's going to score. Maybe Cincinnati team total. I wouldn't trust Dallas to score, though.
Big
Okay,
Web.
you ready for this? So Nick, or Ace, whatever you got. We always call him Saint Nick all the time. All right, so
I just thought you were talking to Yale.
Yeah.
that's what I was. So
Yeah, you're talking
He's
to me.
got too many teams and overs going in his head right now.
that's right. Put
Georgia
that in there.
in
Put
is
buy
the
them
number
down to
one seed.
42.5.
So the Monday night
Georgia
game
in
over
is number
42.5. Browns Steelers over 42.5. Falcons to win, Chargers to win, plus 21.49.
We didn't gain much.
Now here's my thing. Why even put the Rams into it? Let's put
No Rams.
no. Let's take the Bills money line into it. They're only minus 190. So listen to this. Chargers money line, Falcons money line, over 42.5 Browns Steelers, Bills money line, plus 23.92. Why not just take the Bills money line?
Because
you're worried about the Rams.
My gut thinks the Rams might beat them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude,
I think that'd be your iffiest bet. That would be your iffiest bet of the whole thing.
I would.
I think your Falcons are your iffiest bet.
So that was your whole point of putting the Rams in was I get what you're saying.
Right, you're probably right. Yeah.
Let's see. Chris says that artificial voice and hearing the echo because he's in the same room is really messing me up. Yeah, listen, we're working on it. We want Ace to be, facing us, but you can hear his voice a little bit through the mic. Listen, we understand. Hope you guys can see past that. It's some audio stuff that we're working through, but hey,
sounds great to me.
Yeah.
What is the real spread on the Falcons?
What do you mean the real spread?
-6.5.
Right. Well, because versus money line. So they're getting 6.5.
Boise State is the 3.
Are you worried about the Falcons?
Oh yeah, college football playoff stuff's going on right now. Can you give us a little live update, Nick?
Yeah, Boise State's the 3 now. Is that what they are? They get the bye.
That's what everybody was saying they were going to be.
So it's Oregon 1.
Oregon 1, Georgia 2, Boise State 3 right now.
Wow. Okay. Jose says, nah, that's the best part. I like the voice. First time on the live. It's great. Anyway, we appreciate feedback on it. We're always trying to improve the show, so thank you.
They're the 9 seed. They're the 9 seed, but they get the 3rd spot because they get the bye, but they're the 9.
See, that just fucks me up. I know they have all the conferences and everything,
Arizona
but it's just messing me
State.
up. It really is.
Arizona State gets the other bye.
Wow.
Interesting.
That Scatterborough can play football, man.
God, I tell you what, though, Nick, he seems like a douchebag after the game. Oh, my God.
That guy's bouncing off him all day long.
No, he's got swag, but he just seems like a guy that's like a doucher. Like, he's like, the best I'm the best running back in the country. I'm like, you have to have that confidence, but like, have you heard of Ashton Genty? Like, you can't.
He says that?
He said it yesterday after the game.
For Christ's sake.
But
I don't like that either.
So I kind of rooting against them because he's just kind of a dick. It seems like. I don't know.
His head coach last year said he is like a douchebag and said he should be like more of a team player and like he's better in the locker room, but I think he is like a douche.
Yeah, he just like I'm the best. I'm okay, whatever, dude. Kate Otten or Amir. Listen, let's figure this out because I like where we're going. So we don't want to touch Rams Bills at all. Then in this, is that right?
I would think. I would think we're undecided as a team on it. So I'd say no.
Okay. I'll take it out. And then I'm a little iffy, I'll be honest with you, and I guess because I like Steelers -6.5, but and more for I'm not betting them, but for the picks. But there's part of me that's worried that the Steelers are going to shut the Browns down. And what I mean is worried about that over. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I mean, I personally bought it down to 39.5. I think did you see how the Cleveland played football last week?
I know, but it's not against the Steelers in Pittsburgh. It's just different. It just is. Jameis is so how up and down has he been this year? I mean, really, he has been.
Know, but they don't have anything to play for. They're just having fun and they're throwing the football and catching the football and with accuracy, and they're actually blocking for the guy. They want to play for him.
Who they play last week?
They forgot Denver.
The Browns played Denver, yeah.
And it was back and forth. I mean, they were having fun with it. Little Russ is learning how to play offense and not hand the ball off.
You really hate short quarterbacks.
Oh my God, I can't stand them.
I tell you what, I might be just totally wrong, but I'm not going to take the over. I'm going to take Falcons Chargers though. I love that one. I think the Chiefs could win it, but the fact of having those odds with those two teams
have a chance to win. Those two teams need to win.
Texas is 5.
Interesting.
Hosting Clemson in the opening.
Yeah, Clemson got in. They won yesterday against SMU.
Yeah, they
Big web at SMU.
SMU came all the way back.
Yeah.
Didn't win the freaking football game.
Dwayne Midtune says, "Good morning, fellas. Tua, Kyler, Herbert, and flex BTJ, Garrett Wilson, McConkey, Braylon Allen." I don't know what the hell he's asking.
Well, McConkey
he's saying for quarterback. I got it.
He's going to be a true game time decision, so I would not put him in your line.
I mean, I guess for quarterback,
Tua's going to have a day today.
Against the Jets, and no Sauce, which Sauce hasn't been great this year anyway. I agree with Big Web. I like Tua. Nick, do you have any thoughts on the quarterback stuff there?
For who?
Tua, Kyler, Herbert. Who would you start out of those three?
I think Kyler, honestly. I think I don't love Tua, and then Herbert's playing in Kansas City, so I'd go Kyler in the dome.
For the second part, Spagnuolo's going to take McConkey out of the game. He's their only receiver. Spagnuolo's going to try to take him out of football game.
Maybe it's just because I have him, little preview, in my anytime touchdown scorer parlay, but Garrett Wilson, if he does score a touchdown, I think you put him in flex. By the way, I'm losing it. Who's BTJ? I totally...
Brian Thomas Jr.
Brian Thomas Jr., okay. I'd still go Garrett Wilson, I think. I just don't trust Mac Jones. McConkey's banged up. I don't think Braylon Allen's going to have a huge day with the Jets. I'd take Garrett Wilson. I would. Is that massive $3 million bet going to affect the Eagles-Panthers game? It's from Chris.
What $3 million bet?
So, Circa, it was a national story in the sports betting world. Circa Sports took a $3 million bet on the Eagles that moved the odds like crazy. So it's $3 million to pay like $300,000 because they're heavy favorites just to win the game. So apparently, what's his name, Nick? The president and CEO of Circa. I don't know.
He's been on TV.
Derek Stevens, that's it. Yeah. He basically was like out there saying, if you want action on Carolina, come this way. We got good numbers for you, type of thing, because they had to move it so much. You're saying, are you worried about some foul play here if you think the NFL's rigged? Like, again, I don't think it is, but if that's what you're saying, no. As far as taking the Panthers, if you think the Panthers can win the game, you wouldn't get – this is your chance to get the best odds you could possibly get and a big number in 13.5. Crazy, though. Yeah.
What's the Panthers' money line?
It's like plus 900, I think. No, less than that.
I wouldn't take that.
Plus 640.
Yeah, plus 640.
I wouldn't take that for nothing.
Yeah. Let's see. Nicholas says, Kate Otten or Amir Abdullah at the flex. Kate Otten actually really quiet last week. I was shocked. I was expecting a big day. Didn't do much. Is Abdullah even? He's not even the starter for the Raiders anymore.
They're
splitting carries.
Him and Sincere.
Against the Bucs. I'd go Kate Otten then, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Who are you starting at tight end then is my question. The two tight ends with flex and tight end I'm not always a fan of, but if you got to do it, you got to do it. Angelo says Geno Winston. Geno or Winston?
I hate both those.
I think Geno today against the Cardinals, right?
Take Winston.
Geno in a dome.
I'm taking Winston.
This is that thing though, where like
Winston against the Steelers D and Winston fucking. Oh no, I don't like that.
You know he's going to be throwing all day. You're going to have a chance for a lot of points.
Yeah, I go back and forth there. I'd go Geno. Tua or Kyler? That's Pearson.
Tennessee and Ohio State playing in the 9-8.
Tennessee wins. Ryan Day is gone. He might already be gone, but I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
Ohio State hosts Tennessee. Texas hosts Clemson. Penn State and Notre Dame are the two others that are hosting games in the first round.
Who's Indiana playing? Do they know yet?
They're about to get announced right here.
Okay.
It's either going to be Notre Dame or Penn State.
Okay. Let's see. Tua or Kyler? I'd take Tua there. I think that's the better play. We kind of already talked about that one. Jonnu Smith or Braylon for flex. That's from Jordan.
I'll probably take a chance on Braylon. Jonnu is a end zone guy for Tua, but
yeah, he's so hit or miss though.
Who's Miami playing today?
Jonnu, the last
Jets
3 or 4 weeks has had like 20 poents every time.
That's what I'm saying. He's been like boom or bust though. Like I feel like last week he didn't do much.
He's very boom or bust.
Callie says, sorry, I keep scrolling. I keep missing my spot. Devontae Adams or Aaron Jones at flex? I go Aaron Jones for sure.
Aaron Jones for sure.
Yeah. He's been more consistent when he's healthy. ASAP says MVS, Adams, or Brian Thomas Jr. Who's MVS play for? I don't even know. Saints, that's right. They don't have anybody else.
No.
Isn't, all their guys, Shaheed still hurt? And,
I think so.
And who's their number? Olave's still hurt too.
Yeah. 10-7's Indiana, Notre Dame.
That'll be a good game. Wow.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
I think Indiana might win that one.
Indiana at Notre Dame. Winner plays Georgia.
Pretty good underdog odds, I bet, too, with Indiana. That'd be fun to bet them. I like that a lot. Let's see. So MVS, Adams, or Thomas Jr. I probably would go Thomas. I don't know. I don't like Mac Jones. All right, Adams. Devontae
I
Adams.
don't like Matt Jones.
That simple.
Yeah, I don't like Mac Jones either.
Yeah, I know you don't. Steven says, I'm in a pick'em league for $60,000. 7 of us left. I need a lock. Steelers or Saints? Just a win. Steelers.
Saints.
Big Web doesn't like the Steelers. You can't do this. You base it all on one thing.
No. The Saints are playing football these days.
No, they're
So
not.
are the Steelers.
Okay, but look at who they're up against.
Steelers.
Okay, but the Giants are at home.
Yeah, take the
Here
Steelers.
we go.
Take
The
the
Giants
Steelers.
are done. The Giants are trying to get a quarterback. The Giants are trying to fucking lose.
No, they're
Why
not.
are you so
They're
locked?
trying to save their jobs.
No.
Big Web's so locked on Cleveland. It's just that we all do this. We have one or two teams who are like, we'll go to battle for. I'll go to fucking war for the Steelers, and Dad will go to war for the Browns. We'll fucking fight each other to the death, and whoever says opposite is an idiot. That's what we do. Every Sunday we have a team that we do this with.
Yeah, you're right. But
Haven't you also taken your fandom away from the Browns 3 times this year?
it's gone. But hey, they're another NFL team. But in this spot and the way they played last week, I like them.
Steelers at home. Metcalf or Hopkins? That's from
Better score
Decor.
points, Steelers. I got over both of those teams. I got over. Both of you better score some fucking points.
Wow.
What happened?
They left Alabama out. They put SMU in. They made the right decision.
That's the right move.
Good.
That's
SMU
the right move.
plays Penn State.
3-loss teams should not be in the playoff.
Yeah.
Should not be a thing.
That's a beautiful thing right there.
I love that. Good for them.
Thank God.
Good for the committee.
Fuck Alabama.
Yeah, they've had plenty of chances in the past. They're fine. Did
Alabama
we answer
was
the
a
damn
different
question? Metcalf or Hopkins? I'm going to go with Metcalf today.
Metcalf.
For sure. Matt says, I hope Ohio. This keeps scrolling. I appreciate all the comments, though.
Bama and Miami were the first 2 teams out. Bama's the first one out. Miami was the second one out.
Matt says, I hope Ohio State does well in the playoffs. I want them to keep Ryan Day. Why?
That's the first person I've ever heard say that.
I mean, he must not be
I think they might lose that game, that first round game against Tennessee.
If they don't, I think at least make it to the semifinals. I think he has a chance to be done because the Michigan thing, it's wild to know you could be his record against non-Michigan teams is really good, but the fact that he loses to his top rivalry in college sports, he's 1-4 in that game. In this year, especially losing to them is crazy.
Ohio
They're
State
so bad.
is -6.5
They are? Wow.
currently. That'll change.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Tennessee
But
money line +198.
wow. -198, Big Web. Tennessee against
198.
Ohio State. Oh, +198. Sorry. Yeah. Interesting. I like Tennessee. I like Tennessee in that game. I do. Did we never? So Steven, we yelled about it. I would take Steelers. Ace said Steelers over the Saints. Big Web wants the Saints because he loves the Browns. Nick, did you answer Steelers or Saints?
I said I want the Steelers.
There we go. DK or Najee half-point PPR league. I like how Big Web gets slowly pissed off with me during the show. By the way, when we start getting into it.
Percolates into Sunday noon. Yeah. Yep.
Half-point PPR, DK or Najee. I'd probably take DK.
Najee. I would go Najee.
Has he been catching a lot of passes out of the backfield this year?
I guess.
I feel like it's more Jalen Warren's been the receiving back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but Najee does get a decent amount of goal line carries.
yeah, I'm going DK. I don't know. That's just me. Chubb or Charbonnet today from Brad.
Chubb.
Yeah,
I feel like Chubb only had one big run last week, and that was it. Really hasn't
He's been a little less.
he hasn't scored. Has he scored at all this year?
Yeah.
He has.
once.
Couple.
I'm going to take Charbonnet there. Speaking of that, user 065367 says Charbonnet or Mooney. I'm going. I think
Mooney.
Kirk will have a day. I'll take Mooney. There you go.
Kirk will have a day. You heard it from him right there.
Kirk will have a day. I like that.
God bless you.
I got the Falcons with you, Big Web. I might take them money line on a couple things as well. We're hoping it works out.
It's going to be an exciting noon today.
All right, let's go ahead and build our Hail Mary parlay of the week. So if you guys are brand new to the show, what we do is we pick every single game, money line. That's all we do. Money line parlay of every single game today and also on Monday night. So here's what we do. We got 4 of us on the panel. If we need a tiebreaker, we go to the audience. First to 3 votes wins it. All right, first game, we got the Raiders and the Bucks.
Bucks.
Nick?
I'm gonna go Bucks. Yeah.
Ace?
Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks as well. Didn't matter. It was 3-1 if I did. Browns, Steelers. We know where Big Web's going. I got the Steelers.
Steelers.
Steelers it is. Jacksonville, Titans. I'm going to go Tennessee.
Jags.
Tennessee.
No, wait, I want Tennessee to win. So, yeah,
Tennessee. There we go. Panthers, Eagles. Man. I want to say I'm going to say Panthers. Let's have some fun. I'm going to say Panthers.
The Eagles are going to win.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Damn. Minus 1,100. They just dropped 200 more points. Falcons, Vikings. I'm taking the Falcons plus 225.
Falcons plus 225.
Vikings.
Falcons.
All right. We got a good one. Jets, Dolphins. Miami.
The fish.
Miami.
Saints, Giants.
Saints.
Giants.
I feel like this is a trap,
Giants.
too. I want to do it.
Come on.
I'll give it to the audience. I'll say Saints because I want to see what the audience has to say. All right, so we got 2 on the Giants, 2 on the Saints. Audience, vote right now. Saints, Giants. Throw it up in the chat. First to
Money
3
line.
is what we're doing. Money line, just to win the game. Big Web wants the Saints in here. Giants, Happy says Giants. That's 1 for the Giants. We need 3.
Gone
Giants,
fishing.
Saints.
Go Giants.
RC says Giants. Garrett says Saints. Robert says Saints. Wildcat says Saints. There we go. It's Saints. That was a close vote, though.
Way to go, Wildcat. Way to go, Robert. Way to go, Garrett.
Can't wait to watch
Seahawks.
that be the one leg we lose.
I know, right? Seahawks, Cardinals. I'm taking the Seahawks.
Cards.
Cards.
Cards, yeah.
Damn it. Bears, Niners. I'm going to take Bang Bang.
Bears.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm going to go Niners.
Niners.
All right, got it. Bills, Rams. I'm going Buffalo.
Bills.
Go Bills.
There we go.
I
Sorry, Big Web.
really want the Bills too, so let's just do it.
Chargers, Chiefs.
Chargers.
I'm going Chiefs. Ooh.
I'm going Chiefs.
Ace.
We'll leave it up to the audience.
All right, audience. Chargers or Chiefs?
Wow.
Spam it.
We need 3.
Happy says Chargers. Garrett says Chiefs. 1-1. First to 3. First to 3. This one might be pretty close here. Come on, Chiefs. RC says Chargers. 2-1 Chargers. There it is. Chargers. Wow.
Damn.
Robert. I don't know if I like that a lot, but hey,
That might
it can be fun.
That'll get the odds up.
Hey, well, Bengals, Cowboys, last one. I'm taking the Bengals.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
Bengals.
Well, this one might be a little juicy.
1,500.
We got the Bucks, the Steelers, the Titans, the Eagles, the Falcons, the Dolphins, the Saints, the Cardinals, the Niners, the Bills, the Chargers, the Bengals. I'll say that one more time, very
Ace
slow,
is doing
so
a little dance over there.
you guys can catch it.
It's a nice
Bucks,
fun little
Steelers,
rap.
Titans, Eagles, Falcons, Dolphins, Saints, Cardinals, 49ers, Bills, Chargers, Bengals. 12-leg parlay. $1 pays $300
All right, let's go.
Wow.
Okay.
on a dollar. 300 to 1,
No,
Big
it's
Web.
300
That's a lot of
301.
fucking money for a dollar.
That's true. Let's put a
Big Web, remember the one week it
Good
was
value, good
$90?
Yeah, one that paid $1 pays 92.
92, yeah.
All right, that's not bad. $1 pays 300. That could be
Didn't
fun.
we have like 1,200 and stuff like that?
No, not for a dollar.
Okay.
We have a lot of heavy fare. I mean, minus 1,100 alone doesn't do anything for us with Philly, but yeah. Anyway, I think that's a fun one. $1 pay 300 is a fun one for sure. So there you go. Hail Mary parlay of the week. Just put $1 on it. I put 2 on last week. That's probably why we lost. But it was going to pay 1,000.
The double up.
I wanted to get from 600 to 1,200, so I put an extra $1 on it. Didn't win, but what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
Big Web, I do have a touchdown parlay presented by Flag and Anthem this week.
Mm-hmm.
Want to see your thoughts. I think so. This one was built by the TikTok audience on Friday. I think this is a fun one to root for. There might be some that you're out on, but the odds will intrigue you. Let's say that will intrigue you.
Okay.
I'm trying to buy some time so I can find the actual thing here. You guys can check us out, WeberBets.com. WeberBets.com. Check out all of our links every single week. You can check us out 10:30 a.m. CT all the way up until kickoff on Sundays. I think things are going to change when my wife goes into labor next couple weeks. So I believe Zook will be kind of running at least one show, maybe 2, depending on when things happen. But stay tuned. We'll be consistent, and obviously we'll have shows through the playoffs and Super Bowl where hopefully the Buffalo Bills will meet my Detroit Lions for a game of the ages. All right, here's what we got. James Cook to score a touchdown for the Bills.
Okay.
Chase Brown for the Bengals.
Sure.
Jalen Hurts for the Eagles.
He likes to do that.
Garrett Wilson, tough one, for the Jets.
Tough one.
George Kittle for the Niners.
Tougher one.
I don't know about that. Would you say that there's a chance at this?
There's a chance, but the last two suck bones.
Okay. Plus 29.53 is your odds.
Well, no, there's a difference.
There's a difference right there. And again, this was not my choice. This was the TikTok audience that helped me build this. I took their picks. The top three I know you like: James Cook, Chase Brown, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson. You got to have something to boost your odds. Garrett Wilson, George Kittle. There you go. Nick, what do you think?
I don't hate it.
He didn't listen. Can you recite what I said?
George Kittle.
There
That's
it is.
all I heard.
Just George Kittle.
That's beautiful.
I love it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I do got the dip, boys. I got to go get ready for this KU game.
All right, thank you, Nick Yale. Nick Yale. From
Peace out,
Dallas.
Nick.
Wonderful.
See you, boys.
M-I-Z.
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 M-I-Z. C-O-U.
There you go. Wonderful. Go Mizzou. A few more comments. We'll wrap this one up. Get you ready for Week 14 of the NFL. If you got any last-minute fantasy questions, we also got Big Web's best bet of the week, which I guess we'll get to right now before we answer more questions. Big Web, what do you got?
I'll tell you what. Last week we hit ding 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 ding
Yay!
ding for $500,
Nice.
which brought us to down $9.
Yeah! Let's go.
Down $9. We are in week. What week are we? 15 now.
14.
We're in week 14. You're down $9. We've been betting $100 a week. Go with Big Web. We're making things happen.
I like it. I like this.
Here we go.
All right.
What we're gonna do today is a 6-pick parlay.
Wow.
This is called Mover. Money lines with the overs.
Mover. Wow, took you a long time on that one.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, money line.
Okay.
Miami Dolphins, money line.
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles, money line.
Uh-huh.
Over 42.5 in the Cincinnati-Dallas game on Monday night.
Uh-huh.
Over 39.5 in the Cleveland Browns game with the Pittsburgh Steelers here at noon.
Uh-huh.
And the Tennessee Titans plus 3.5 points here at noon today. 100 pays 548.07. This, boys and girls, is where we take the lead. We knock that $9 off, and we're going to be up over $500 if you follow Big Web this week. Tampa Bay money line, Miami Dolphins money line, Philadelphia money line, over 42.5 in the Cincinnati game, over 39.5 in the Cleveland Browns game, and the Tennessee Titans plus 3.5 points. Go with Big Web. 6-pick parlay.
Which one screws you?
You say that every
Yeah, I'm just asking a question. So you can think about
Okay.
taking one out to
Okay,
hit it.
okay,
The crossing
would-
zero game.
would
Yeah.
not be Philadelphia. That will not be Philadelphia.
I agree with that.
It will not be Miami. Miami will win that game.
I agree with that.
It will not be the over in the Cowboys-Bengals game.
I agree with that.
It will not be the Cleveland Browns over at just 39.5. It will not be the Tennessee Titans. If I get smoked, it's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Raiders at the Raiders. I'm nervous
it's
about that game,
Tampa Bay.
but they need the damn game.
They do.
Bucks need the game, and they're talking about the ice cream jersey. Fucking do it.
Yeah.
Do it, Tampa.
Yeah. I might ride that with you. We'll see.
Hey.
Something about that over with Pittsburgh scares me. Even if the Browns stay in the game, like Ace said, NFC or AFC North game, low scoring. That's the only thing. The only thing I'm worried about in that. The only thing.
Steelers are a different team. Let me just tell you. You can do something else, but I'll tell you.
Well, you don't tell me. Let's go back to the bet wall and see who's got.
No, but I'll tell you
there it is.
lately what the Pittsburgh Steelers have been doing as far as scoring points.
Okay. Gigi says, "Hey, Ace, is Kincaid playing today?
Don't know.
He's game time decision.
Yeah, he's been questionable all week, limited in practice. No one
Okay.
really has said anything. Or no.
He was out last week. That didn't seem to hurt them much, so that was good to see.
Yeah,
Last
he's
week-
on my fantasy team. No update has come, so
Okay.
I truly don't know.
Last week, Russ and the boys beat the Bengals 44-38.
Oh, actually, they just broke it. He is not expected to play.
Kincaid out first here from the 50. Not really. We got it from somebody else, but you heard it here first.
The week
Auto-
before they played these same Browns.
Okay.
24-19.
Yeah, but what is that?
It's over 40. It's over 39
Barely.
and a half.
Barely.
That's okay.
Was it
But
Russ or
don't they
Fields? Russ, right?
Yeah, Fields was a long time ago.
Okay.
don't they normally score less the second matchup because they're more familiar with each other?
No.
I like this. This is good. So this is the first time besides the touchdown parlay, I don't have any like team parlays yet. I got 13 minutes to put one in. Talk me through this real quick because I want a main parlay. I really do think I think I could tease like a teaser with the Panthers up to like 17.5. I mean, to me,
I would rather take the Eagles down.
Yeah,
really?
Down to 6.5.
The Eagles could blow them out 45-0.
Yeah. You should be worried more about that.
Yeah,
it's a weird week. I like Falcons money line. I think Falcons money line's a fun play because number one, I think Kirk can win. I do in Minnesota, revenge game, like coming back. And honestly, part of me, you don't always bet with your fandom, but like I need the Vikings to lose. So like it would help give me a little bit more action in that game. So I like Falcons money line as a fun one, or take them up to 7.5. That'd be a good number probably in a parlay. So I like Falcons plus 7.5. The Niners is still just barking at me.
If you really want to
really
have some fun, but take the Falcons all the way up to 10.5.
Yeah. What else do I put them with though?
Chargers plus 10.
I'm taking Steelers money line. Just money line. Just win the game. Don't you agree with that?
Well, yeah. Jameis can't win a football game. He can score points.
He's praying for Jesus to get rid of his pick sixes.
That's just true. He's got a lot of faith.
That dude is hilarious, man.
I want to know how long he spends coming up with these speeches because they are incredible.
It's one of those things where like I don't know if I'm selfish to say I hope his like football career is over soon because I want him to be in the sports media world so bad.
I saw somebody say Jameis has that fun type of CTE.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw something like that.
Like interviewing fish and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, I think he could be hilarious on any platform when he's done playing. I think he could, whether it's podcasting or he's on a broadcast, whatever. He's just hilarious. All right, real quick. Sorry, I'm working through this because I just want to see what you guys think.
All right, so I'll build it right here with you.
Okay, Steelers money line, I really like. That's one I'm doing. Atlanta plus 7.5. It's up to 6.5 on Blue Book. So I'm going to take them up to 7.5. I'm comfortable with that. That's plus 123. We need a little bit more juice there. A little bit more. I'd like to get to at least 3-1, maybe 4-1. Audience, what's your top play today? I got 10 minutes to put this lock in. We still got to end the show and all that, so we got to make this quick. The other one that was kind of, man, what about Bills-Rams over? What's wrong with that?
How about this on the Bills-Rams game?
How much is it?
It's 49.5.
How about Bills-Rams? How about, you ready for this, audience? Crossing over 0. Let's give the Bills 3.5 points. Are you kidding me?
I'd rather just have them win. I think it's take the money. I'm taking Bills money line. I'm not going to overthink it. I do like them today. I do.
See, I got them.
There you go. Give me one more. Let's get one more here.
How about the Tampa Bay Ice?
Florenzo says you taking the Eagles minus the points. I'm not. I'm staying away from that game. I took the Panthers in the picks, but not on a parlay. Bucks minus 6.5 says Evan. What about Bucks? Bucks money line is minus 310. That doesn't do anything for anybody.
Like James Cook to score a touchdown.
Tennessee money line.
I love Tennessee today.
Plus 457. There's 4 right there. That's pretty good. Steelers money line, Falcons plus 7.5, Titans money line, Bills money line plus 457. 25 gets you over 100. 114. I like that. I think that could work.
Tell me that one more time.
Steelers money line. I know you don't love that.
Okay.
Falcons plus 7.5. Titans money line, Bills money line.
Yeah.
I like it. That's one I could get behind. Okay, that's the one I'm doing today. Perfect. Let's go. One more time. Hail Mary parlay. I'll read it in case you guys want to know. We put $1 on it. It's down to $2.93. We're moving numbers again. Went down $7. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Pittsburgh Steelers, Tennessee Titans, Philadelphia Eagles, Atlanta Falcons, Miami Dolphins, New Orleans Saints, Arizona Cardinals, San Francisco 49ers, Buffalo Bills, Los Angeles Chargers, Cincinnati Bengals. $1 pays $2.89. Big Web's best bet of the week. Bucks money line, Miami money line, Eagles money line, over 42.5 Cincinnati Dallas, over 39.5 Cleveland Pittsburgh. I'm getting emotional. Tennessee plus 3.5. 100 pays 538.07 on Blue Book.
He's crying because the old man's going to make some money this week.
I hope so. I'm rooting for you.
I know you.
Besides I'm rooting for your over. Just not rooting for the Browns.
Very emotional.
Mine is Steelers money line, Bills money line, Titans money line, Falcons plus 7.5. Should be a fun one. And then finally, my touchdown parlay is James Cook, Chase Brown, Jalen Hurts, Garrett Wilson, George Kittle, plus 29.53. That was on Green Book. I think it's even higher on Blue Book. So just a shout out. There you go. That's Week 14 of the NFL, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to From the 50 online, WeberBets.com. We got to get our bets in for Big Web, for Nick Yale, for Ace, for Zook. I'm TJ Weber saying so long. We'll see you guys next week. Good luck this week. Let's get some winners.